This Sunday, the LA Rams are going to be fighting against the Cincinnati Bengals in Superbowl, LVI, which is a Roman numeral that I am too dumb to know and too lazy to look up, so don't even ask me, okay? Now, I don't follow sports too much, but that's okay. As a marathon man, I thought it would be interesting to look into the two teams, look at the stats, and really delve into the two QBs from a long distance running perspective. How far do they run? Can they run very far? I think it would be fun to find out. Also, being the Super Bowl, we can't have a good video without having a good recipe for a Super Bowl snack. I don't have too much time, so let's get into it. We're gonna start out with the home team of the Cincinnati Bengals. Even though they're gonna be playing in the Rams Stadium, the Bengals are technically gonna be the home team for the Super Bowl. It's weird, but hear me out. So Joe Burrow is the quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals, and even though this is his second year being the QB, he's actually making a name of himself. So far during the season, he's scored 34 touchdowns, made 14 interceptions, and the important part for us is that he's ran 4,611 yards altogether. Now, in terms of long distance running, that's actually not very far. It's only about 2.5 miles, but in terms of football, a field is only 100 yards altogether. So imagine running one field back and forth 46 times. Actually, I don't have to really imagine it. I could just go and do it. Being as young as he is, and the fact that he's only been in for 2 seasons, and the fact that he started the season off with a knee injury, Joe Burrow is actually going into the Super Bowl as an underdog. Now that we're done talking about the QB for the Bengals, let's move on to the Rams. But before we do that, why don't we have our own halftime show with a quick recipe for some Super Bowl, super awesome, healthy nachos. And a word from our sponsors. Here's my recipe for some low-calorie Super Bowl nachos. Step 1, grab some low-calorie tortillas that you can find at the supermarket. Step 2, cut them up into chip-sized triangles. Step 3, you could either throw them in the air fryer or your oven, 400 degrees for about 6 to 7 minutes, or until they're as crispy as you like them. Step 4, enjoy your nachos. These are great because they're lower calorie than the typical tortilla chips that you would buy in a bag, and they're really easy to make. This video is brought to you by the subscribe button. For one low payment of smashing that sub button, you have access to a plethora of content. From easy tips and tricks to lose weight, to me running 5 miles and eating a dozen donuts. What sort of video am I gonna make? You never know. I don't know, but you'll find out if you smash that sub button. Joe Burrow's main competition is Matthew Stafford, the quarterback for the LA Rams. He is not only 9 years older than Burrow, but also he has all the experience to prove it. Stafford is a real veteran of the NFL, being traded out several times before landing in the Rams. And he has the statistics to prove his veteranship over Burrow. This season he's done much better, having 41 touchdowns, making 17 interceptions, and most importantly for us, he's ran a total of 4,886 yards, which, again, not very far in terms of distance running, but in terms of football, imagine running the field 48 times. Now I just ran 46 times. Now I just have to go back and run another 2 to catch up with Stafford. So let's do it. Now Stafford may not be as young and spry as Burrow is, but he does have the veteranship, the stats, knowledge and know-how to really take the Rams not only through the Super Bowl, but also they might actually win the whole thing. So now we have a healthy Super Bowl snack. We cover the stats for both of the quarterbacks, the Bengals and the Rams, and I ran the distance in yards for both of the quarterbacks throughout the season. Now there's only one last thing. Do I call the NFL or do they call me? Oh, what was that? That's what it feels like to run when you have 250 pounds of muscle chasing after you. Ugh, oh, maybe the NFL isn't for me. Yeah, maybe you should stay in your lane. Oh, I hope you like this video. If you like this video and you want to see me run 5 miles and eat 12 donuts, you're gonna love this video.